What's up, guys? My apologies for being late today. Had a little bit of emergency call come in. I always try to start my calls right on time. I kind of pride myself on it. So apologies for being a little bit late. So I will go ahead and share my screen. We will jump right into it. All right, can you guys let me know if you can see my screen?
Got you loud and clear.
Thank you so much, Julia. All right, so let's jump into some big time updates, especially for new hires. A lot of stores I go to, I see you guys don't look at the buzz, or you haven't heard about the buzz. Let me tell you, the buzz is like your Boost handbook. It's always there on the sales portal under quick links. You'll see something called the buzz, and that is updated every single week. So the thing about wireless is your promotions change so frequently and so often. You have to be able to adapt, and they can change in the middle of a month. We have a lot of promotions right now that are going through August 25th, kind of a weird date for promotions to switch. Today's July 25th. They end August 25th. So not at the start of the month, not at the end of the month, but in the middle of a month. So that buzz is always updated for anyone on this call. If you haven't looked at it, I would make it an appointment. Put it on your calendar in your store. I believe it's updated every midweek. So I put every Thursday morning, look at the buzz. It's going to be updated every single week, and everything are live hyperlinks. So if you're looking at my screen right now, you can see anything highlighted in blue as a hyperlink. If you're on a call, I'll give you a little bit of a taste of what's on there. But it talks about the ACP real-time review updates. So that's where the reviews are done now in real time for the Affordable Connectivity Plan. And also ACP is launching on BTN soon. So that's huge. The Black SIM card network, the AT&T network will be available for ACP coming very soon. I believe that's going to be August 1st. Check out the buzz this week. I'm sure it's going to be updated to give you that information. It also gives you anything like the new version of the ACP Quest app. If you've not yet updated Quest for your ACP, the application on there, you want to update that today. Today's kind of the deadline to have it updated to make that process quicker and easier. It's fixed issues with photos and made a lot more applications get approved rather than go into review. It'll also tell you any promotional updates on Buzz as well, like the free iPhone SE2 promotion, the Solero 5G BOGO promo, the Galaxy A13 BOGO, and then devices with BTN preferred activation requirements, like the Solero 5G. It's an important SKU if you're doing one, then make sure you're going on BTN network. So all that stuff's on there. Make sure you guys are looking at each and every week. That's a major key. If anything on this call, there's a lot of information to go through, but just read that buzz each and every week, dig into these articles, and you'll make yourself the best solutions consultant at your door. All right. Some other news that'll probably be in this week's buzz. So giving you a little bit of a sneak peek. There will be a $25 unlimited 30 gigabyte plan on the BTN network, so Black SIM card network, AT&T network, with auto pay. So if they don't have auto pay, that's going to be $35. If they have auto pay, $25 for this plan. So it's unlimited talks, text, and 30 gigs. It's going to be a brand new plan to our market for the BTN customers. It's going to be great. So a couple things here, right? Tax will be collected on this plan. Normally our plans don't have tax on it, but tax will be collected on this plan. It requires purchase a device at full SRP or a BYO device. Okay, so awesome offer. Just it's important to know the intricacies of this one, right? So you want to put your customer in auto top up or auto pay. You have to buy the device at full price, or it's perfect in my mind if I'm you guys on the front line for a BYOD customer. You got a BYOD customer that brings their own device, boom. I can put you on auto pay, get you unlimited talk, text, and 30 gigs of high-speed data for $25 a month. That's a fantastic plan. They have to remain on auto pay, or they're automatically go back to the $35 option. But you'll start seeing this. I think it says the merchandising plan is going to be presented tomorrow, and it'll probably come out to you guys on this week's buzz. A little bit of a sneak peek for those of you that hopped on the call. We're also going to have a $50 unlimited 40 gigabyte BTN plan and a $60 unlimited 50 gigabyte BTN plan. So that $50 plan will have 40 gigabytes of mobile hotspot. Customers who use more than that 40 gigs will be reduced to 3G speeds, which again, it's nice. Remember, it used to be 2G speeds, or if you're a new hire and you didn't know that, at least it goes to 3G, so they still will be able to use their devices. You can do family plans on that, $30 each for lines 2 through 5. And there are 15 minutes of roaming included if you're an Android customer. On the $60 plan, which gives you unlimited talk, text, and data plus 50 gigs, that will give you Total Mexico Plus. If you're using more than 50 gigs of data, you go to 3G speeds. Lines 2 through 5 are $40, just like kind of like our typical add-ons today on the 50s and 60s, right? In other words, what are your takeaways here? You could, if you activate your customers on the BTN network rather than the TN network, you're going to get more data. So there's a big push to making sure if a phone's eligible to go on the Black SIM card network, the BTN network, the AT&T network, you want to make sure you're putting them on those devices. So you'll get 40 gigs on the $50 plan. Your add lines are $30 as usual. The $60 plan, your add lines are $40 as usual, and taxes are included. You know, the last plan was a little confusing to me when I heard it on that special offer for that $25 plan with auto top up, that taxes will be included on the rate plan. These are like your regular ones you saw. Again, BTN network only for new activations and port in. Any questions on those plans before I move forward? All right, there's going to be a BTN price plan. We'll probably do another training on this in the near future, but you can see all kinds of options. We got everything from 15 to 25. 25 with auto pay, which is like what a 35 plan would be, 40, the 50, and the 60. So there's a great matrix out there. We'll dig more into that on a later date, but I want to go through a lot of the new hire stuff for you guys. But just those resources are available for you guys on the sales portal. Want to make sure you are aware. Okay. So everyone who is with Boost, welcome to the Boost family, man. I'll tell you what, when you start a career in wireless, it opens so many doors. You know, wireless phones, they're now a need. They're not a want. Everyone has to have a phone. Think about if you take your phone away from your kids, they freak out, right? It's like, it's a need. Everyone has to have a phone. So you're in a great industry if you are selling Boost Mobile. You're going to make contacts and connections, and you can build yourself a fantastic career being great at what you do. So today I'm going to give you some tips in being that best-in-class rep. It all starts with your attitude and the enthusiasm that you guys have when you come into work every day. I mean, it places a huge role in your individual success. Think about any store you've walked into. It could be your grocery store. It could be a Best Buy. It could be whatever. But you have, let's just say grocery store, right? You have that, you have 5 lanes checking out, or how many lanes, right? But you have that one person who's taking care of you that just gives you that big smile. Hey, how's your day going? And you'll go to that line. You have to wait because, like, man, I love that rep. I love that consultant. I love who's talking to me, right? So it's just a simple thing as little as a smile can make someone's day. And if you have that enthusiasm and you have that positive attitude, you're going to see your numbers impacted by it. If you're someone who is like a clerk in a gas station where need 20 on pump 5, okay, $20, here you go, thank you, bye. You know, you're not going to capitalize on your opportunities. People are just going to, like, you're just going to be like, okay, this is part of the process. There's nothing special here. There's a Boost store every mile or so, if not less. Now I'll go to that store down the street where I think I can get a little bit better service, right? So it's up to you to determine your success. And I know a lot of you guys earn commissions. You're going to earn more commission based on your attitude and enthusiasm you have in your store. So how do you do that? One of the couple tips that I always like to do is be that first person to greet every customer walking in your door. You want to maximize every sales opportunity, become as profitable as possible while addressing every customer need, because your stores, your Boost stores, if they're coming to you, they're looking just for Boost. If we go back to that grocery store analogy, you go to a grocery store, you're looking for 1,000 different products. Maybe I need detergent. Maybe I need some fruits and vegetables and some salad. Maybe I need some steak. Maybe I need some cookies, whatever the case may be. If they come to a Boost store, they're specifically looking for Boost. So if you let a customer walk in your door, you just take a payment and they walk out, you have missed so many sales opportunities. You could have gotten yourself an accessories sale. Maybe they need a case. Maybe they need a screen protector. Maybe they need a charger. Did you talk to them about an add-on? Did you talk to them about AACP? You guys have to slow down these interactions when the customers are in your store to capitalize on everyone coming in and make them feel good. Make them a friend, right? If you have that great attitude and you greet those customers, they're going to stay with you every day, and they're going to come back to your store repeatedly, and you'll see them ask for you. Hey, I was with John last time. John treated me great. I'll go ahead and wait for him. I've done that. I've been in stores visiting. Hey, my name's Adam. How can I help you today? Oh, actually, I talked to Chris over there. I'm going to wait for Chris. So you'll earn that trust in your customers. The best approach starts with how you look and how you feel. You want to dress like a professional. When you look good, you feel good. And when you feel good, you sell good. And when you sell good, you get paid good, right? And that's all of our goals, to make as much money as possible. You guys aren't clerks. You're solutions consultants. It's a career. You want to dress like a professional, act like a professional, and you will get those results. So what is the dress code exactly, right? Each employee should be wearing either a Boost branded shirt or a plain shirt with a name tag. You can wear, khakis, jeans, that's fine, pants, skirts, capris. There's no open-toed shoes. No one wants to see your feet. Just look like a professional. You shouldn't come in there with mesh basketball shorts and a White Sox shirt, or whatever your favorite team is. Like, you want to look like you're a professional in your job. And what that does is it builds credibility instantly. If you don't have them, if you're a new hire, you don't have a Boost shirt, reach out to your DCI account manager. We'll get you one. No big deal. We got shirts we can send your way. So if you need them, reach out to your account manager. We'll take care of you. Another way to really help your sales is Smile and Dial. So as a new rep, there's 2 classes you guys are going to have to take. It's DNC, which is a Do Not Contract training, and STAR. And if you don't know what STAR is the official Boost training portal. Now, to get your STAR login, either the owner of your store can create one for you, or a lot of store owners aren't really trained in that aspect. You can reach out to your Boost account executive, your Boost rep to visit your store, and they can create one for you. So you need to have a STAR login, which is where you take the official Boost trainings. You have to complete a DNC, which is a Do Not Contact training, and a Smile and Dial training that will teach you all the rules of how you can make these calls and get the biggest bang for your buck, and do them effectively and correctly to not violate any DNC rules that the government has. There's a lot of boxes when you look in there. It could be welcome calls, 3-4 month check-in, 6-month check-in, customer loyalty. Your customer's been there 6 months to 2 years. You'll see a bunch of boxes you can call, right? You should be making 20 calls per day in your store. Now, if you want to cut that down to 10, okay, but 10 is your minimum. I'm going to set your goal at 20. Everyone on this call should be making 20 calls per day until those leads are all knocked out. Boost has an incredible advantage when it comes to Smile and Dial, because no other company has this. No other company has this marketing where you can look up any customer that maybe is on a $50 plan, and you can call them and pitch them, hey, do you have a chance to have SNAP, WIC, Medicaid, or have a financial hardship that I can see if you qualify, where I can get you another line of service that would only cost you $20 a month. I could convert your existing $50 to a $30 add-a-line, and you could have 2 lines for $50. So your same price point you have today, you can have with a second line of service. Is that something you would be interested in? Can you come in Tuesday or Wednesday? What time works better for you, 10 a.m. or 2 p.m., right? So qualify your customers, get them in there, and you could be pitching AACP, which is what I just kind of flew through for you guys right there. You could be pitching add-a-lines. So if a customer's on a $50 plan and they don't qualify for AACP, no, I don't have SNAP or Medicaid. Hey, no worries. We also have another amazing promotion where I get you a $200 phone for as low as $20 today. Is there anyone in your family who might need to add a line of service? Right now, you're pitching a 1-line deal into a 2-line deal, but this opportunity is so big for you guys. I want to make sure you are taking advantage of it, and you can sort these either way, no matter what list you pick. If you're looking on my screen right now, you'll see where it says like the customer's name, the bill date, what phone they have, the plan, the network, all that stuff. If you hover over an option like plan, click on the arrow, it'll sort by like what customers are on $35 plans, what customers are on $50 plans. So you can hunt and fish effectively by clicking on those buttons and say, who do I want to call today? Who do I knock out? For me, I'd be calling anyone on a $50 plan and pitching the AACP or the ACP rather. I'd be pitching ACP to get 2 lines for 50. Now, when they come in, I'm going to put protection on their ACP line, so really it'll be 2 for 57 if they didn't have protection already. If they did have protection already, it'd be 2 for 62 because I want to put protection or insurance on everyone's phone. I call it protection rather than insurance because of the power of words you use. People love to have their phone protected, but they don't want to pay to have insurance, right? Same thing, just different words. Words make a difference in sales. So even if I pitch them on the phone, I can keep them all at 50, get you 2 lines. They're going to walk out of my store for $57. If they didn't have protection on line 1, I'm most definitely going to add it on their second line. All right. Push activations on the BTN network is very important. It's only getting more important. As you saw these new rate plans and new advantages and stuff's coming out, you have 2 activation processes right now, right? You have the orange SIM cards. The orange SIM cards is your T-Mobile network. The black SIM cards are your AT&T network. Boost is going towards a huge push for the BTN network. Now, there may be some struggles where you'll see the BTN network goes down from time to time. That's constantly being worked on. It's constantly being improved. I understand the struggle. I understand the difficulties. I understand the frustration. I do. Trust me, I do. Okay. Now, with that said, that's where things are going, right? Like the train's out of the station, it's already moving forward. So you got to get on board. You know, that's point blank. If your store is not doing it, if you've been frustrated in the past, you're like, oh, we're frustrated, we're not going to do it. You got to get on board. You know, you guys, this is where everything is going. It's a better experience for your customer to have that enhanced coverage. And I know it can be frustrating when it goes down. I feel the same frustrations. I see it just like you guys do, right? I get all the calls from all the dealers all when it happens. So I truly get it. But I'm telling you, we got to get on board here. It's only going to get better. They continue to make improvements. Now you're getting special deals for activating on it, deals you can't get on the Orange SIM card network. So BTN network is a huge push. I want to make sure if a customer is eligible to activate on the BTN network or the black SIM card network, you guys are activating on that network. They improved the throttling speeds as well for BTN. So, you know, it used to be 2G speeds. Now it is 3G speeds, as we mentioned earlier. So that is a lot better experience for your customers. As new hires, you also need to get trained and qualified in AACP. There will be more star trainings you guys have to take for AACP. So any new hire on here, if you do not have a star, take a note. You need to get your Smile and Dial training done, and you need to get your AACP training done. The AACP is a huge opportunity. It used to be called, and I'm sorry for all the acronyms, right? Affordable Connectivity Plan. It used to be called EBBP, the Emergency Broadband Benefit Program. Well, that went away and became a more permanent program that we call AACP. And what that is it allows a customer to get, it's kind of like Obama phones, but for the Biden administration, like Biden phones, right? Where you can get service as low as free for you can get a hotspot or a tablet with no monthly bill for a year. And all you're doing is paying $20 for that device. How easy does that make a secondary sale where a customer may not want an add-line? You know, you could pitch the AACP add-line. I can get you another line, cost you $20. You get everything you get on our $50 plan, only $20 a month. No, I don't need it. Everyone with family already has a phone. Okay, perfect. Well, you know, sometimes people with Boost complain they run out of data at 35 gigs. What if I told you I could get you a hotspot today? It's $20 as a one-time fee, but you own it. You can turn that on, and then you can get an extra 10 gigs of data every single month from your phone. You turn it on, connect it to your phone, you use your hotspot, and now you're getting 10 more gigs. You'll never have a bill for that. You only do that one-time payment for the hotspot, which you own a year's service that'll work on your hotspot. Or even better, what if I told you I can get you this tablet for $20? It'll have internet included on it. You'll have it for a year. You pay $20 and it's yours and you own it. And you can get a tablet with your phone today. No monthly bill for your tablet, but it will have internet usage. Easy sales, right? Low-hanging fruit. Nothing easier to sell than free service, right? An extra $20 one-time payment and you own it all day, every day. So AACP, it's a little bit of a different activation process. We do a whole call dedicated to AACP. Maybe I'll do one the next week or two. But man, you guys, this is where every OneLine sale you get, like say you did 25 activations in a month, this could get you to 50 very easily. Double your sales by using AACP. Get comfortable with the process. It's a little bit different. It was a little bit time consuming, Like the first one I did, it took me like 45 minutes. I'm like, oh man, this time consuming. This is gonna be hard for the field to really push. Like, let me do it again. Second one I did it took like 30 minutes. I'm like, okay, you know what? I think I got it now. The first time I was just so in detail with everything, didn't want to make a mistake. But once I'd done one, kind of like riding a bike, I got it. I'm like, okay, like let me do another one in the store. Then I'm doing it in 15 minutes. Then I'm doing it in 10 minutes. So the more you kind of do AACPs, you're going to see how easy it is. So there is that learning curve. Understand that there will be a learning curve, but it's not hard. Once you do 2 of them, you're gonna be like, oh, got it, right? It's just getting comfortable with it and pitching it with every customer. If you do one month and then you don't sell another one for another month and a half, the next is going to take you long because you're going to forget everything you did that first time. You got to push this with every customer every day. A lot of plans out there on AACP. You can get the $20 plan is kind of my gold mine for you guys. Like if you can sell a plan on 50, you can sell that on 20. They get everything that you would normally get for that $50 plan, and you can turn a one-line deal into a two-line deal. So if a customer comes into your door, say they're new to Boost, they're looking at one line, and they're going to go on the $50 plan. What if I told you, Mr. and Mrs. Customer, I get you 2 lines for $50, or 57, or 64, because we're going to put protection on both of those, right? Bundle those into that customer. It's just such a big offer. But there's a $5 AACP phone plan, which gives you unlimited talk, text, and 10 gigs. There's a $20 AACP phone plan, which is the same as our 50, unlimited talk, text, data, and 35 gigs. And there's a $30 AACP phone plan, which gives you more hotspot, because you have 30 gigs of mobile hotspot compared to the 12 you get on the $20 plan. There's also, again, the hotspot, the $0 hotspot plan with 10 gigs and $0 tablet plan. So no matter which way I slice it, someone's going to know an AACP line on top of their sale. Very important also, you guys are always bundling your value-added services with every sale. You want to make sure your value-added services are included. That's like your Boost Shield or your international calling, premium caller ID, all that kind of stuff. And how you do that is it all starts with your pitch. Let's say you have a one-line customer. They just need one line for themselves. You qualify them. No one else in their family needs a home or phone. When you give that pitch, you want to make sure you're saying, I give you unlimited talk, text, data plus protection for $57 a month. When you pitch it that way, unlimited talk, text, data plus protection for $57, it's going to stick. If you pitch it as a $50 option, and then you get to the end of your sales screen and you see, does the customer want insurance? Do you want to pay $7 extra for insurance? They'll say no, right? It's not going to stick on there. It's all in how you pitch it. I call it the assumption close. Assume they're going to want it. Let them tell you no. And if they do tell me no, overcome that objection. So I'm going to tell them, let them talk, text, data, $57. Everything's covered. Let them talk, text, data plus protection. Let's say they say, well, your sign says 50. Oh, yeah, well, I'm putting protection on your device today because most phones break within 30 days. If your phone breaks, then you just pay a small deductible instead of paying the outright price. Like today, you're getting this phone for free because you're porting in, but that phone's actually a $200 phone. So I want to make sure you're covered. If you don't like it, next month when you come to pay your bill, just let me know. I can call and get it taken off for you. But I want to make sure you leave my store protected. You overcome an objection like that, and you're going to see them say, okay, the majority of the time. Now, if they still say no, then okay, you've done everything you can. You've tried to overcome their objection. I might give another pushback and say, hey, man, I really advise this. You can't add it. If you don't add it today, you can't add it next month. So let's just put it on today, and if you don't like it, we can take it off next month. I would overcome an objection that second time as well. But if you don't do it that way, and notice I keep calling it protection. If I say, do you want to add $7 for insurance? They're going to say no. Just like when you go to McDonald's, you get a value meal, you order whatever number that value meal is. You don't piecemeal it and say 2 McChickens, a medium fry, and a medium Coke, right? You order whatever the number is on the screen. It makes it a lot easier for the consumers. Never assume a one-line sale. So this is about increasing your add-line. So you heard me kind of give that pitch of, with all the options in the AACP, I'm never selling one of anything. I'm selling, whether it be an add-line, whether it be a tablet, whether it be a hotspot, I'm going to do everything I can to get at least 2 lines from every customer walking in my store. One of the things I see a lot when I role play with stores is they'll ask me about my phone, and these are stores that don't know me, right? I was walking in just role playing cold. Like, how are you really pitching your customers? And I say, oh, I'm just looking. I have Cricket right now. I'm like, okay, well, yeah, we can port you over, and here's your free phone options. That's the first thing to do. I'm like, you shouldn't go to a free phone if you don't qualify your customer. Ask them what they use. Do you use Android or iPhone? What do you like about your phone? Are you looking to stay with iPhone? You to stay with Android? What's important to you? Do you watch a lot of Hulu, Netflix, Vudu streaming services on your phone? Qualify that customer, and then don't forget the most important question: how many people in your home need a device? If you don't ask that question, how many people in your home need a device? You're gonna sell a one-line sale. You could have had 4 or 5. You could even take it further. How many people in your home or business might need a line of service? Maybe you can get referrals to people at their work as well. So very important. Don't assume that one-line sale. One of the favorite questions that I have when it comes to pitching as many products as possible for those customers when you have them in your store as a captive audience is my greeting. I walk in, hey, my name's Adam. How are you doing today? Are you here for our promos? So, are you here for our promos? Is my big key phrase, because that works on so many levels. Number one, everyone loves a promotion. Number two, it creates an open dialogue for open-ended questions, and it works in every scenario. So just think it through, right? Customer comes in, no, I'm here to pay a bill. Oh, that's great. We have promotions for our bill payment customers as well, and then I can pivot to add-a-lines. I can pivot to ACP. Other customers that like, well, what promotions do you have going on? Then you qualify them. Well, what carrier do you have right now? Well, I have Metro or Cricket, so now I'm thinking port ends, right? And ACP and add-a-lines. Or the third customer that sees a poster in your window. Yes, I see you have an iPhone for whatever the price may be. How many lines are you looking for today, right? So use that line, are you here for our promos? It just helps on so many levels. Also, make sure you know your major offers like the best of your back of your hand. Your best offers are going to be the $50 and $60 plans plus their add-a-lines. $50 plan add-a-line is $30, $60 plan add-a-line is $40. That's your bread and butter, right? That's going to be the majority of your customers plus your family plans, right? But with that, ACP is also a major offer. Make sure you are super comfortable with ACP. If you need more training, make sure you ask your boost rep, make sure you ask your DCI rep. We'll be happy to train you on these. All right. Now, I want to switch over to back to school events. Back to school events are very, very important as we are at July 25th right now, and most kids have school starting in just a couple of weeks. So if you guys don't have a back to school event planned, I would really highly advise you to do this. You can promote it on your Facebook and social messaging. $50 investment in your social messaging for your Facebook. You can get you 500, 600, 700 people, if not 1,000 or 2,000 people in your local area, depending on where you're at and what your proximity is. But you don't have to spend a lot of money on it. So let's say you want to do an event. Hey, we're doing a back to school event at our store. You can get like a popsicle stand. Just get a bucket, get some of those icy pops, right? So freeze them, throw them in there. You can get popsicles for the kids to come in. Balloons, you can get from SPG Goods. We have balloons on there you guys can order. You can place a note with a prize, one inside the balloons. You could like a balloon pop event. Hey, pop a balloon and maybe have a coupon in there. Give them some snacks. Just go to like a Costco, get a bunch of cheap bags of chips, popcorn, water, soda, whatever the case may be. You can even do a bucket toss, kind of like I'm probably way older than you guys, but the grand prize game back on Bozo. Do a bucket toss where kids can win a prize. You don't need to spend a lot of money to have an effective event. It's kind of where I'm going, but it's nice out. People are out traveling again. Now it's time to schedule a back to school event. I know Boost has a directive. Each Boost account executive is supposed to have 2 events per rep, but that's low, man. Every store should be having an event. So if you guys aren't having an event, reach out to your DCI rep. We can help get you promotional goods too as giveaways. And these are some other really cheap options to make sure you guys have events scheduled. If you're a new hire, you take the lead, you want to plan that back to school event, how great is that going to look to your owner that, wow, this person has that initiative, they're trying to get a back to school event scheduled. It makes you stand out, makes you take the lead, and shows the leadership that you have. And we also have that free Moto 5G offer. So if you were looking for an offer to do on your social media, that free Moto 5G might be a great offer. It is pending promo approval right now. And iPop, you get the images to use on your Facebook. Otherwise, kind of be creative, go a little grill on it. Make sure you're trained on how to sell it. And you can also do giveaways like free Bluetooth with a new line of purchase or free activation while the event's going on, accessory discounts, whatever the case may be. It doesn't have to be very expensive, but these can be very effective. It gets your name out in the community, builds brand loyalty and builds trust in your store. All right, guys, that's all I have today. With that, I will open up. Are there any questions? All
Nothing
right.
in the chat.
All right. Thank you guys so much. Have a great day. I'll talk to you next week.